Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning. Hope everyone is happy, healthy, and doing well. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. Okay? And if you are just now tuning in, you do have a question you may have. So if you like a question answered, please ask now, forever hold peace while I get started with the crazy weather this past week. We had a tornado last night. This morning, it's like, no, actually, last night, my keyboard, my dumbass left the window open and it was raining. And when I got home last night after an 18-hour shift, uh, yeah, my keyboard was all wet. It was so wet. It was like, why didn't you close the window, bro? And now I'm like, fuck, now I gotta spend money to get my motherfucking keyboard fixed. Mm, I ain't tripping. Actually, let's see what's going on here. Oh, my, the spirit of fire. Ooh, what is this spirit of fire you're saying? Magical youth, the first human man, ambition, ruler of fears, perpetual desire, and decision. So it seems like right now, this first man has this desire. Yeah. The spirit of fire. So this first human man has a desire, and they feel like they are informed of a decision. But this decision kind of makes them feel a little bit scared. And the reason being is because they for some reason still have unresolved emotions, yeah, around some sort of community accounts. And so this person has that ambition to kind of like rejuvenate themselves. Is that the right term? Because it's something that you do. It kind of like I'm kind of sensing you're in this distorted abyss, but this distorted abyss is something that you are able to, succumb to and understand that this distortion around me is because there's a certain light within it. And this light makes people feel young. And you could be in this desirable, you know, energy too, where you're sitting there, you're waiting for something, and that something isn't coming. But what you are expecting is gonna be expect what's least expected, 414. So, this woman riding a bear, if you're masculine and you're a little insecure about your weight, just know it don't matter about how you look, it's about the energy you give. You give them desire. This woman that is going riding on you, 444, like, makes you scared because it's like, "Why is she with me?" They're desiring you too, and you do possibly do have options. You're probably going around and shit like, "What am I to do? What am I to do?" So let me move this out of the way real quick. Because what I get with the first Human Man is pretty much like an okay, yeah, see the world. And having these ambitions, these desires, it happens to them. It's all in the matter of how you face it. You were informed of a decision. If you do this, this is gonna happen. But if you do that, that's gonna happen. Let's see what's going on. I'm trying to make it as short as possible, but we'll see how Spirit wants us to do this. Ooh, I look like the Seven of Swords. Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see? And it's like you want it's the fact that you love being surrounded with people who are okay. Because what I'm getting is like this man is looking at the King of Cups. This King of Cups is acknowledging him for facing the fact that, the way this King of Cups loves the man who's carrying these 3 swords with the and that 5 of Swords deck, it's like he is amazed. He's also feeling like this sense of, attraction. Yeah, see the strength. It's like they're trying to build up the strength to let you know how they feel. Mm, let's see. Yeah, Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands. Because it's probably something that you're doing, and you possibly have been doing it over and over again, and you've been telling people how it is too. You're like, "Look, I love you, but you're not motivating me to do shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do?" I'm being surrounded by a bunch of people who sit around and let their fears overtake them instead of facing the fact that our fears are what gives us that fight. You know, you wanna feel useful again? Yeah, learn how to network with this stuff. Because if you don't know how to network with anything, well, what makes you think you can network in any sort of community whatsoever? And the fact that these people are turning their back towards you and looking like a goddamn fucking idiot, yeah, 'cause they didn't know what the hell you were. Yeah. Now that they're kinda stuck in a situation like, "What the fuck is this man doing?" Ace of Swords, true. You know, Knight of Swords. And you're sitting there. You know what I noticed? This Queen of Swords has flower no, not flower, fucking butterflies as a crown. What it is that you're saying gets people in their cocoon. That's what I have to say. Like, you love the people for, sticking up for you. At the same time too, you telling them how it is about how you feel about them, it kinda gets them feeling burdened, like, "What the fuck did I do?" You know? And that's what's helping them inform their decision, like, through their unresolved emotions. Like, why are you lashing out at me due to the fact that you have a miserable ass fucking life? There is no reason for me to stay miserable because you're miserable, you know? It's like, yeah, I've been doing this over and over again at the same time too. It's like, but you're speaking everything out of truth. Because I see the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords, and they're both out here, but they both have birds. I'm gonna close it off with two more decks. Yeah, so what it is that you're telling them, it's like making them get this good reflection of what they're trying to bring you to what you're bringing. So what is it that you're telling these people? What are you telling the collective? What are you that in the distortion, there's a little bit of light. Yeah, see, justice in the tower. Like throughout all your distortions, the shit that you see around you, it's a sense of shadow treasures. These shadow traits, and you're letting them know, hey, you know what? Like I see your hurt. It's written all up in your face, bruh. Like, yeah. As soon as I say that shit, there's three bears right here and a grown ass man that's crying because two little kids illuminated the fact of who this person really is. What's with this? Yeah, damn, damn, son, where'd you find this? You know, two spells, like a bunch of sticks on the floor, but like these sticks are pizzazzed with a little dash of unicorn dust. Like, excuse me. And how I have mentioned, you're surrounding yourself with people who are protecting, and you don't even know it. Like these people, as much shit as they talk about you, there's always something good to say. Like, yeah, they may speak on behalf of their own fears due to the fact that you're able to face them. So them connecting with you, networking with you, gets these people to understand, you know what? Maybe I can do a little bit better. That was with this drink. Damn. Yeah. Due to the fact that you protected yourself with this light, yeah, to challenges. You're facing yourself instead of being blinded by someone else, and you're getting the sense of, "You know what? I've been around this shit for too long. I'm fucking sick of it, like, shit's gotta change." And if it don't change, what makes you think anything? Because I see it goes 10 of cups to the 8 of cups with the suspension. That's the hangman right that's like, I need to walk away, but I can't, and someone is building up the strength to do that. Like, these people are probably surrounded by people that don't care for them, you know? And them finally getting that realization, it's like things are turning in your favor. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, because at one point in time, you got yourself trapped, blindfolded in this the situation you thought was gonna motivate you to grow, but it didn't really show. And as much as you wanted it to grow on your behalf, it just wouldn't. Yeah, so you ended up making that decision to leave that situation. It's like, "You know what? I'm motivated enough to get the fuck out." "Oh, you're excited to see me? Well, I'm not, so, on my fucking face," you know? I know I just clarified the strength, but it's like, I gotta clarify yeah, see? There's that 5 of Pentacles, being stuck. Yeah, the Hermit, and it's seeking within. What the fuck did I do in the first place to get myself here? Well, fucked up for one. Second, whatever it is that these people were telling you made you feel afraid. And so, Nine of Wands, the way he's looking at this man is the way that this man is looking at this fucking Queen of Swords. Like, I don't understand what these people were trying to get from. I'm pretty sure this Queen of Swords is protecting this King of Cups due to the fact, like, you know what? These people are defending a Ten of Swords. This fat ass fucking stuff. But whatever it is that you're communicating to them about gives them a brand new opportunity to work on something that they want to work on instead of actually being in a situation where it keeps them stuck. What's with this 9 of Wands? Ten of Swords. Yeah, see? And they keep doing the same shit over and over again. It's like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. And I'm pretty sure a bunch of people in their jobs are tired of whatever it is that they're fucking doing too. Yeah, see the Emperor. That's what I was getting at. Oh no, that's the King of Swords. Oh, oh, that's a man. Because this Queen of Swords, yes, you know, she's got that physical appearance of a woman. But the King of Swords being her match, it's like, you know what? I dealt with a crazy ass person before, High Priestess, 5 of Swords, and it got to where I was at. And you know what? Through all the shit that he's giving me, it makes me feel yeah, but you know what? Again, Wheel of Fortune. As soon as I picked it up, there it is right there. And that's what the Queen of Swords is trying to tell these fucking people. Look, the King of Cups is a loving person. Whatever the fuck he's telling you is the goddamn truth. And if the truth hurts you in the fact that it leaves this little sparkle of unicorn dust and whatnot, it don't matter. Whatever this King of Cups is saying, that's that's you speaking your truth. You have this presence that brings people conflict. no reason, and it's not in a bad way. It's in a way where it doesn't even bother you. Like, these people fight against themselves, and at the end of the day, it's like you're speaking truth. How many times do I have to tell you is what I mean. Someone I don't know why, but someone feels truly sorry. It's I don't know what the fuck, but wow, this emperor. This emperor feels very sorry. That's that king of swords. Because on your behalf, you're telling them everything, and it leaves them stuck. Things are turning in their favor because you got this unicorn fairy dust bullshit around your presence, and it gets these people intimidated. You inform them of decisions. You inform them of ambition. You inform them of desire. But this ruler of fears gets this spirit of fire, this suspension. These people, they fear of how can I say it? Too much motivation. Your ambitiousness, your drive, it gets people fucking scared, bro. But it's something that you do. You love it, and you could care less about what people have to say about it because you understand that these are some musty ass smelling people. Like, bro, when was the last time you washed your ass type shit, you know? Like, I don't wanna sound rude, but when work around people who are dirty, you can smell the dirtiness. Like, I understand femininity is a big ordeal. It's like, feminism and shit like that, but at least some deodorant, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could care less if you got hairy armpits or some shit, put some goddamn ain't nobody wanna be smelling no fucking onions. "Oh, but you're scared of natural human body essence?" Yeah, but that's too goddamn overwhelming, bitch. That's that 9 of wands, 10 of swords, like, queen of swords, and it gets people in their cocoon. Something that you say gets people in their cocoon, and it makes them rethink about the decisions that they're making. You bring youthful energy, this rejuvenation. "Hello, hello," and I'm pretty sure that's what this Queen of Swords is telling this community. The King of Swords been telling her that shit too, like, "You know what? There are days where I get depressed. There are days where I don't shower for, like, 2 days or whatnot. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're happy, healthy, and doing well." But That's what I'm getting here. It's like this Queen of Swords, not only is she trying to back up what the King of Swords is doing, but at the same time too, she understands that he's doing it in a loving presence. And like she looks intimidating. She looks like a bitch. And like she's letting them know, hey, you know what? My masculine makes me feel this type of way for me to let you guys know, you know what? I'm dealing with enough bullshit to deal with you. Does that make sense? Because the fact that the wheel of fortune is just being turned in your favor, it makes them feel like they're pinned. Because I mean, I'm getting that song. Shawty is a 10, a 10, Shawty is a 10. You know, Shawty could be a 10, but that booty could be like a 3, bro. Dancing in the club and shit, next thing you know, you smell something funky, bro. Like that ain't cool. And I don't even go to the club. I don't even party like that. Imagine going out and going back home. Next thing you know, you're like, what the fuck is this? Awareness. And yeah, see, get people to understand that it's not only do men be dirty, but sometimes it be females too. And if you're a female and you keep yourself clean, I give you props. Kudos to you. You're doing very well. Just remember, if you're feeling down and out, these yeah, someone out there be hella musty. And you singing the song, kind of like healing their grief. Not only is it divine love, but it's setting boundaries with grace. Yeah, it's being creative and giving people that clarity. Like, you know what? I could be hurt, and I know you could be hurt, but if you respect my boundaries, you'll feel this healing. If you don't want to be healed, then you can continuously follow me while I play my song. But I don't want you to interfere when I'm playing my song because I got a life to live. I got shit that I got to deal with, and I'm taking shit with leadership, and I'm doing it alone. You could be networking with two people, pairs of twos. It doesn't have to be the same two people. It's like you could be talking to someone ends up interfering. It's either they go with the conversation, they understand, they're respectful enough to hear what is going on instead of just butting in and trying to change the subject to some bullshit. And it's like that kind of brings down your desires, your motivation. It's like, okay, like I was having a decent conversation, so could you get the fuck out? And as rude as it is to say it like that, it's a lot more rude to not being mindful of when people are having conversation. When I see people having conversation, I know the person, I let them have their conversation. There's no reason for me to butt in. You know? I'm pretty sure that's what these people are doing too, because it's like they butt into a conversation, they end up having their own separate conversation as opposed to the one that you were already having. That's what that 5 of swords is. You're right there, you're like, "Yeah, I took the blindfold off, and I see these 2 swords, so I'm standing with this sword as my truth." Now, whatever truth that they had, they can't find anything against you because they have nothing but the truth to say about you. So they lay their swords down like, "Alright, you know what? You win." Of course I fucking win, 'cause I set boundaries for myself. It's like and it's also that sense of self-control. It's like, I'm keeping myself at a pace. Let's see what is going last one, last. Yeah, you're doing it at a pace where it's like, as calm as it feels, it's making you feel like, nothing is happening. There is something that I had read where it says invisible work is still working too. And you could do something today and it'll affect someone for fucking 10 years. Like you could go to the grocery store and hand someone $20 or help them out with their groceries. And they'll later not only will they tell the story, but you will also tell the story. There's gonna be people that be like, "Oh, why the fuck you give $20 to that person for them to get groceries?" It's like, well, the fuck? I'm trying to help a person out because they're struggling. Shit, I'm going through a certain struggle myself. I was probably at that point too. Yeah, see that 3 of swords. That's that one sword that impelled you through from keeping you blinded. You took that shit out, and you're a star now. You're giving these people that clarity, like, "Look, I'm walking this shit in grace, and I'm doing this shit in the creative way, the most creative way that I possibly fucking can. Because I'm trying to get a sense of clarity and give myself some love and set boundaries to where these people can love themselves and set boundaries for themselves." Page of Wands, ooh, 4 of Pentacles, and the Death. Yeah, and it's like these people trying to give you some, yeah, like little jabs and shit like that, just trying to pierce through your spirit. And they're doing it in the childish way, the most childish way possible. You're over here with stones in your staff, healing and these people are looking at their staffs with leaves growing out of it, like, hey, hey, like you're in the desert, that shit's not gonna grow unless it's a cactus. You just prickly as fuck. And yeah, and it's the fact that they see you abundantly walking in this clarity. Like you get a sense of what's going on in this community, and you walk in this death because you're on that white horse, and that white horse intimidates people. Yeah, judgment. 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the fact that these people want something from you, they can't give anything to you because what it is that they're holding against you. Yeah, see, a bunch of pages. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Like these people don't know what the fuck to do with themselves, especially dealing with you. 10 of Cups right here. Like you're King of Wands, 10 of Cups. Like what the fuck are these people gonna offer an entrepreneur? What are these people are gonna offer a CEO? What are these people gonna offer a business? besides bullshit. Now they're looking at the people that they network with, and it's like, damn, I can't even trust myself at this point, type shit. They see the 2 Cubs, right? They feel the 2 of Cups behind them, and they're more focused on the 3 that are spilled over. That's because they're dealing with these 3 pages. 8 of Cups. I knew one. I swear to you, if it's that, I was about to say, if it's that Page of Swords, that shit would be funny, but no, it's the 9 of Wands. They're quick to show up and act up, but they're not quick to, help you respond, is what I'm getting. Yeah, see. And they the informed decisions that you are giving them makes them feel stuck. And it's like you gotta quickly decide what you have to do. And if you feel the fact that, hey, you know what, I gotta move, you don't second guess yourself. You're fucking moving. It whether it be at a new location or just energetically leaving these fucking people behind, you gotta move. These people lack the motivation, these people lack the desire, and if it makes you feel like you're lacking your own motivation, your own desires on the things that you actually want to get out of life, then what's the point of accepting anything from something someone child, you know? And as soo alright, as soon as they get in their cocoon, I'm possibly getting it's like the 4 to 13 months. They'll start realizing, they'll start getting, like, these hints of, you know, how energy moves, how energy works. Because even when you get yourself into a cold situation, you stand graceful, you stand wise, and you network with people and make sure that they feel good with what they're doing with themselves too. Because whatever it is that these people are holding against you, they gotta figure out what the fuck they gotta do with the people that they network with to the people who they have to leave behind. And it's making these judgment calls from here on out. Like, if I'm getting something small, they're gonna want something a lot more than what I'm gonna do. Because a page of wands asking a knight of wands. You're in this death knight of wands. It's like you give people this motivation, but these people have nothing to offer. Why would you buy a chicken if it's not gonna lay eggs for you? You know, I understand getting a rooster too, but you know what I'm saying? It's like getting seeds, like buying seeds and those seeds are dead. What are you gonna expect in the next 3 months? You know? Or yeah, watering a dead plant pretty much. And it's like you love these people, but at the same time too, they just they're on the same old bullshit. Like, yeah, I heard that story like 2 days ago. You told me this story like last week. Is there not nothing new going on? Every day is a new experience. You don't know what the hell is gonna happen. At work, somebody could randomly just go in there and start fucking some shit up. There could possibly be someone who, if you work at a gas station, there could possibly be someone who's gonna fucking give you the last bit of money and it's gonna be quarter, you know? And it's that self-control. It's like if you see that they're struggling, you help them out. And if they're not struggling, then and if they refuse to accept uh I'm getting that song, How Much Does a Dollar Cost? By Kendrick Lamar. It goes, yeah, where he's at a gas station, there's a person who pulls out a crack rock and he's like, I'll give this up for $1. And like he interacts with this person and it happens 3 times and like he ends up humbling Kendrick. And it's like, at first, why would I give you money if you're showing me this? I need everything that's mine. I'm not gonna give you shit. And like as time progresses, he still refuses to give him. And he's like, you know what, like this is exactly what's going on with the youth. Like this is exactly what's going on with the people now. They don't care for others no more. They see people on the street, they leave them on the street because that's what they're deserving of, right? No, these people need homes like we do, but we fail to provide them with, the caring that they need because that's why they ended up in the streets in the first place. Lack of care, lack of motivation, lack of, you know, commitments. And these commitments are usually commitments to toxicity. And we love those toxic ways because we've been growing up with these toxic ways. Everyone's trying to tell us the difference between right and wrong to the point where we don't even know what is right or wrong. Me cussing on YouTube, oh, that's a big red flag. He cusses. Oh, he's doing tarot. He's the devil. Oh, he's a motivational speaker. He must not do shit for work. Try working 18-hour shifts, cutting meat, standing for 18 hours, and still having to keep up, showing to work the next day because these people don't know what to do. You can't be a supervisor because you haven't been there long enough. Oh, but these fucking people get positions they're not even deserving of, right? I find that wrong. Hiring someone who isn't worthy of a fucking position, all because the pay is good, you get to do what you want. No, there's more responsibility than just looking at paperwork and sitting on your ass all day. You gotta inspect people, supervisor, bro. It's in the word, supervise. You see a person struggling, what are you doing as a supervisor? Fucking help them out. And you got to figure out what to do to get someone to help them out because you got somewhere else to go. You fucking make that quick decision. Hey, you know what? I need you here right now. I don't want no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You either fucking do your job correctly or you get the fuck out. You know, yeah, it's cool to have fun every once in a while, but once that fun turns into, bullshit nonsense, nothing's gonna work at the end of the day. Ooh, I'm a supervisor. I'm big dog. I can fuck this bitch. I can fuck that bitch. Oh, that's sexual harassment, bro. You know, and it's like that shit happens too. The supervisor abusing their power because they're a supervisor. They're like, oh, you're a sexy woman. I could give you this position if you just lick you on the tip. You know, that's some fucked up shit. And when they get that position, you actually have to fucking tell them to do their job. They don't know what the fuck to do because they're so dickmatized. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I relate, like, especially if it's a big old fucking company and it's like dirty, horny man, and then like dirty, horny females too. It's like, come on now, work is for work. It's not a live Tinder, you know. And like it's cool to talk every once in a while, but that's why we have weekends like bro, Saturday, make a date, go fucking eat at a picnic, dinner, fucking at a park or some shit. Don't be getting off on the line just to go tell someone some bullshit for 30 minutes and then come back and be like, oh, sorry, I was out doing this. No, the fuck you weren't, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm evil. If being truthful means being evil, then fuck it, I guess. Oh my goodness. Now that we made it, now that we made it at the end of the video, I guess I'll take it. Oh, yeah. I hope everybody stays safe, stays blessed, stays well, stays happy. Remember, you are loved and will always be loved if you love yourself. Goodbye.